Good day, Ruskin Jaws. How you doing? How you doing? Some of you have noticed this. I've made some interesting changes on my main account. What gives? What's going on? Hang on a minute. What's that number? Oh, don't worry. We'll save that for a bit. So anyway, what's going on? Basically, I'm moving all of my skins to my main account. Don't worry, this is a routine thing I've done in the past. I do it pretty much every, November time. So about 2 years ago, as you can see here with this video, and it'll be linked in the description or the videos mentioned, I'm sitting here and saying, I've got over 40,000 Ruskins, and they're worth over $70,000. And let me remind you, I didn't actually, spend actual money. This is me working my way up from, $50 around December 2014 time? Yeah, so, I did have, TF2 and Counter-Strike investments beforehand, but yes, in 2023, I've got over 40,000 skins worth over $70,000. So what happened then was I actually made a big push to try and sell as much as I could, and over the course of 2 months I sold over $13,000 worth of skins, and yeah, it was quite a decent amount as well. And then next year, so just to point this out, this was 2023 rolling to 2024. Last year, November 2024 time, I have over $75,000 worth of skins. Well, 2 months, how much did I get? 17,000 plus in terms of sales. So, that is me back in January 2025. I was very happy with the sales. You might recall, we had the all-time peak player count for January 2025. Almost 260,000 people playing Rust at the same time. Now, I would absolutely love for that happen to happen all over again for January 2026. Fingers crossed, we'll see. With the expectation, seeing the naval update come out December force wipe, so that's just in a couple of weeks' time for us at the moment. Ooh. But we're thinking it will still be fresh for a lot of people after a month. So when January force wipe rolls in, a lot of people very likely will want to jump in and play. Now also, with December, towards the end of the month, we expect to see a lot of people around the world, well, kids out of school, students out of education, not out of college, people not working as much. The end of December rolling into January, people don't work as much. I think we could agree. So there'll be plenty more people able to play Rust. And if we have a very big update, literally when this all starts, you just can't help but assume a lot of very curious people will want to jump in. So typically, with every post-Christmas, so December and January time, we tend to see prices improve very nicely because there's more people playing the game. Same thing tends to happen around the summertime. Quite a lot of kids are out of school. Oh wow, suddenly they're all playing Rust. Suddenly there's a lot more demand for skins. When more people play, there's a lot more demand for skins. Prices go up. Best time to sell. So, of course, I always wait till around here, and then I start yapping about all the silly skins I've got. So now it's November 2025. How am I looking? Well, let's go ahead and find out. So over to here. Oh, yep, there you go. Naval update mentions on the commits. Looking forward to it. Lots of very interesting things being added. A lot of very curious people will be jumping in. And as we hop over to here, this is the inventory system on ICMM. I'll link this in the description so you can see that for yourself. $80,000. $80,000 worth of Ruskins. And just to clarify, 55,342 Ruskins. Some of them are items as well. I'm sure you get that there, but 80,000. Now, some of you might sit there and say, Hedge, how are you going to be able to sell all of this? Through pure determination. I hope. I think I can pull it off. We'll see. But as I said, the best time to sell is usually around now. More specifically, to get started, I'll start selling Christmas skins soon because as you get closer and closer to December time, yeah, best time to sell. But then, after the Christmas period, then it's New Year's. Lots of people have some spare money to spend. They're more than happy to buy more stuff. That is where we see lots of people playing Rust and lots of people more than willing to spend some money on Rust. So everything's lining up perfectly at the moment. The prices are improving. We just went through the autumn fall seasonal dip, so September, October, November, prices dropped off real bad. But since then, we're past the worst of it. Prices are now slowly rising up more and more and more. And as I said, when the prices are at their best, it's the best time to sell. So this is a routine thing that happens pretty much every single year. Keeps on happening all the time. I keep giving everybody the heads up and whatnot. So if you yourself have quite a lot of skins, or rather you think you have a lot of skins, I'm joking, but anyway, January time. And if it's Christmas skins, December time. Make sense? Cool. So yes, I've got a lot going on here. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause this. I'm going to freeze it. And I'm not going to open it up again until it's January 2026. Probably 2 weeks in. Because right now, it's about 2 weeks in. So if I could just show you the leaderboard in here as well. Can confirm I am number 8. Let's just zoom in a little bit more. There you go. So I have just under 80,000 at the moment. Let me just remind you, it was over 80,000, but prices always fluctuating every single day. I have so many of them. when just a few go down in price, oh my, it makes quite a significant dent. But anyway, it was 80,000. I guess we could just sit here and say it is 80,000. But yeah, you got some accounts here with absolutely ridiculous amount. But then again, they're trading accounts and all that. I think some of them might be gambling. But anyway, moving on from here, I have some hopeful, some reasonable expectations. We've just had, oh, that broke. We've just had the November 13 restore. It's a bit plain. I don't think everybody's going to go super wild for any of the skins here. But typically, I just pick up most skins with buy orders. In fact, if I were to just quickly go over to here, you might notice that, how many things have I picked up today? Oh, look, there you go. Some mummy wraps recently, some venomous Tom. Yep. Sold my sandbox tattoos because I think they'll be brought back again. Let's go over to here. Dracula capes. Lots of things being thrown at me. But it's not just Rust. It's always Counter-Strike and TF2 as well. But yeah, I've got multiple accounts. I'm picking up tons of silly things. I'll go over to here as well. What we got from over here. So, oh, there you go. I've got a bunch of charms from Counter-Strike. I'm pretty sure I got a bit of a really fun pickup. Where is it? Come on, show it. Where is it? There you go. Neon gun storage. Neon gun storage, 3 pennies. What? Yep. There's a lot of things like that as well. Oh, yes. If you're the fastest buy order, you got first dibs on the super cheap listings. That's how buy order priority works. So little things like that slowly add up. And when you've got multiple accounts like I do, when you throw everything back to the main account, it ends up being absolutely ridiculous, like what we've seen over to here. So, yeah. $80,000 worth. I've got quite a lot of work to go through. Hey, it's enjoyable. I buy a bunch of Steam games every single year. It hardly even affects me. So, alright, cool. So, if I could also remind you of something that I did with the previous instances of Christmas momentum, I'll make myself a nice little list. As you can see here with the dates, November 15, 2024, 22nd, 29, 6th of December. Yeah. This is what I'm going to do all over again. And what you can also see is all the things I decided to buy. Now, not everything here worked out perfectly, but many instances here, lots of things did work out very nicely. I can't complain. So, when I sell tons upon tons upon tons upon tons of Rust skins, it will get to a point where I'm I have to buy something just so I can continue selling things. That's happened many times in the past. I do point out some interesting things that you could consider. I've definitely said stuff in the past, like TF2 paint. That tends to work out quite nicely. But, yeah, is that still going to work out perfectly? This past year, it didn't really go up in price that much, but it still retained the price that it was. So, yeah, anyway. So here it is, the brand new beginning. Right now, for me, it's November 14. I have to get one of these, set up once all over again. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to gain this time. Wouldn't say no to $70,000 again. 17, just clarify, not 70, 17. So, yeah, all right, here we go. Over the course of 2 months, how many skins could I sell? And, of course, how much funds could I raise? We'll see. So, how are you doing, by the way? Have you been slowly picking up some skins as time has gone on? Again, if you've been getting involved with, abnormal barders, for example, hey, I just showed you the gun storage just a second ago. It does work out quite nicely, but so as long as the skins actually retain their prices, it's just been little by little, bit by bit, more and more things. But this year, I have done quite a decent job of keeping track of all the things I've actually bought straight up. Maybe at the beginning of next year, I'll talk about everything I bought. Reflect upon did everything actually work out as a nice investment? So here you go, Rust store purchases. As you can see right here, January, February, March, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yep, I even bought some skins very recently as well. It's quite a lot, and it does add up. But was everything here perfect? Or did certain things not work out as nicely? Oh dear, oh dear. And I could actually look at all of these skins, remember all the prices they sold for, and then look at what they sell for around January time and see if it was a success. Successfully. Typically, I mostly buy things with barders, but yeah. Right then, so that's the plan. So I'll see if it works out nicely. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I'll say it once again. If you wanted to sell a bunch of skins, you want to wait until at least January time. And just to remind all of you, if I go over to here, calendar 2026, January Force Wipe 2026, it just so happens to be New Year's Day, Thursday the 1st. And we also have a Christmas. We have a Christmas rush store, quite literally. So Christmas is on Thursday this year. We'll see what Facepunch decides. Maybe they'll do like a rush store a day later. They have done that before. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, the stars are aligning. We have a weekend immediately with January 2026. How many people are going to be turning up for the 1st of January, the 2nd of January, the 3rd of January, even the 4th? I'm not sure when kids go back to school, for example. But yeah, those first few days are going to be pretty insane. So yeah, just got to wait it out a little bit longer. And then that's it. So that's all I had to say. As I said, I'll grab the link to this. I'll put it in the description. You could go see it for yourself, but it will be locked now, okay? So here's hoping we see more gains rather than losses. For the past like 24 hours, it was going down, down, down. Now it's going back up, 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 up. God, it's giving me a heart attack. Right then, so that's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope I have a lot to talk about in terms of my progress. But you might notice, like over the past few years, it's like $5,000 extra every year, and hey, I can't complain. But I really do need to figure out what things I could potentially start like throwing this onto, because there's a lot of skins. What am I going to do? Oh, maybe I'll just quickly navigate over to here and oh, what's this? Is this brand new Valve hardware? Oh wow, look at that. I wonder if there's a lot of people in this world that might potentially want to grab some of these things, but currently can't get a hold of it. Oh, I wonder. Well, we'll see how it goes. So, best of luck to each and every single one of you. Perhaps some of you probably want to get like a brand new game around December or January time. Hey, I don't blame you. Or maybe some of you want to slowly build up some funds and grab yourself like a big grin. Best of luck to each and every single one of you. But, you know, there's options out there if you know. Consider grabbing something else. Oh, so that's it. That's a wrap. Best of luck to me, I guess. It takes forever for it to load. Hey, I'm at fault for that. So, yep. Catch you later. See you. Goodbye.